Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel, I hope. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Gold Rush Parker Schnabel tells fans how he values gold. In what had to come as a surprise to Gold Rush fans, a discussion on Reddit about gold had a special visitor in Parker Schnabel. In the thread, the fans were talking about gold when Parker popped in and answered a question for the fans. Here is what the fans were talking about and what Parker Schnabel added to the conversation. Gold Rush fans wonder how gold is valued. Gold Rush fans love to chat on Reddit. In the subreddit for the show, an episode will see a thread with often 100+ comments about the episode. The fans also love to post questions about the show, their favorite miners, and gold mining in general. One of the recent threads had a special guest pop in. A Redditor posted a thread with just a simple question in the title, and nothing written within the post itself. The fan asked in the title, "How do they know gold value by looking at spec in a pan?" This brought about a lot of comments from fans, both serious and sarcastic. One fan said it wasn't a precise measurement, but was based on experience. Another said that it is measured in no gold, little gold, and a lot of gold. Another mentioned mental extrapolation. All of these were a little right, as none other than Gold Rush star Parker Schnabel popped into the thread with his explanation. Parker Schnabel responds to fans on Reddit. Parker Schnabel is part of the Gold Rush community on Reddit. His screen name is gold__DGR, and fans can be assured that it is Parker because the account was verified by Reddit. He occasionally pops in to talk to fans and answer questions on occasion. This doesn't happen often. His last post was 2 months ago. So when he does pop in, fans get excited. In this post, Parker showed up to explain how this process works. In this case, Parker said that it takes some experience to figure out the numbers. "I don't do a bunch of mental gymnastics with it," he admitted. He said he has set numbers that work out roughly the ounces an hour. He also said the numbers are variable. "I would have to pan for a couple hours a day to really be confident in my estimates," he wrote. He also said the reason for the panning that fans see on the show. According to Parker, the panning sees what material they should send to the plant and what they should waste. 5 colors is usually worth washing in the gravel, and then we go into bedrock until we can't pan any gold at all. The camera pans across a rugged Alaskan landscape, the unforgiving terrain lit by the golden hues of the setting sun. Parker Schnabel, the young mining prodigy who has become a legend in his own right, stands at the edge of a vast pit carved into the earth by months of hard work, sweat, and determination. His eyes, sharp and focused, survey the scene, the reflection of the deep, rich gold deposits shimmering within his gaze. With the backdrop of machinery rumbling in the distance and the ever-present smell of diesel hanging in the air, Parker looks straight into the camera. His expression is serious. Yet there's a glint of passion that tells the story of a man who has spent his life chasing the one thing that has defined generations: gold. "Gold," he begins, his voice steady, yet carrying the weight of years spent in the pursuit of the precious metal. "It's not just a shiny rock that you pull out of the ground. It's something far more significant. To me, gold represents the culmination of effort, risk, and reward. It's a symbol of hard work and the relentless pursuit of a dream." Parker pauses, his thoughts drifting momentarily to the history behind his obsession. "I come from a family of miners. My grandfather, John Schnabel, was the one who planted the seed in me. He taught me that gold wasn't just about getting rich. It was about the journey, the adventure, and the lessons learned along the way. The value of gold goes beyond its market price." As he speaks, flashbacks of Parker's journey are interspersed with his words. Images of him as a young boy, standing beside his grandfather, learning the ropes, and understanding the nuances of mining. The audience can see the transformation from a curious child to a driven young man who has made a name for himself in the cutthroat world of gold mining. Parker continues, "The thing about gold is that it's unforgiving. It doesn't care about your plans, your investments, or your dreams. You have to work for it. You have to dig deep, both literally and metaphorically. And when you finally find it, there's nothing quite like the feeling. But that feeling isn't just about the gold itself. It's about knowing that all the blood, sweat, and tears were worth it. He gestures toward the massive pile of pay dirt waiting to be processed. Every ounce of gold we pull out of this ground represents countless hours of planning, teamwork, and sheer determination. The value of gold to me is in the process. The long days, the sleepless nights, the problem solving, and the sheer willpower to keep going when everything seems to be against you. Parker's face softens as he reflects on the personal cost of his pursuit. But there's another side to gold. It can be consuming. It's easy to lose yourself in the chase. You start to measure your worth by how much gold you've pulled out of the ground, and that can be dangerous. There's a fine line between ambition and obsession, and I've had to learn that balance over the years. The camera cuts to scenes of Parker working tirelessly, but also to moments where he steps away, spending time with family, talking with his crew, and taking a moment to breathe in the wild beauty of the Alaskan wilderness. Gold mining isn't just about making a fortune. It's about living a life that you're proud of, one that challenges you and pushes you to be better. That's the real value of gold. Parker's tone shifts, becoming more introspective. There have been times when I've questioned if it's all worth it. When the machinery breaks down, when the ground doesn't yield what you hoped, when you're faced with one setback after another, it's easy to get disheartened. But then I remember why I'm here. I remember that gold has been a part of my family's story for generations, and that I'm continuing a legacy. That's what drives me. He looks directly into the camera, a slight smile forming on his lips. For anyone watching who dreams of striking it rich in gold, I'll say this: it's not going to be easy. It's going to test you in ways you never imagined. But if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to push through the tough times, there's a reward waiting for you that goes beyond the gold itself. Parker's words resonate as he walks through his claim, the earth crunching beneath his boots, each step echoing the journey of a lifetime. The audience can see the respect he holds for the land, for the process, and for the precious metal that has been the cornerstone of his life. The value of gold isn't just in the money it brings. It's in the lessons it teaches you about perseverance, about staying true to your goals, and about never giving up, no matter how tough things get. Gold is a teacher, a motivator, and sometimes a harsh critic. But above all, it's a reminder that the things worth having in life don't come easy. The scene fades out with Parker standing at the edge of his claim, looking out at the horizon. The last rays of the sun catch the glimmer of gold in the dirt, a fitting symbol of the endless pursuit of a dream. His voice, calm and resolute, carries over the closing shot. Gold is what you make of it. It can be just a shiny rock, or it can be the embodiment of everything you stand for. For me, it's a little bit of both. As the screen fades to black, the message is clear. Parker Schnabel doesn't just mine for gold. He lives it, breathes it, and understands its true value in a way that goes far beyond its monetary worth. And for those who follow in his footsteps, the gold they seek may just change their lives, just as it has his.